And as COVID cases in Baldwin County continue to rise, COVID-related absences in schools there are as well.
Baldwin County School Superintendent Eddie Tyler sending a letter to parents explaining the inflated number and the road ahead through the holidays.
Our Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick breaks down the numbers and has reaction from parents.
Yes, it is concerning for me. I think we should, do what we need to do to kind of keep it under control.
Controlling COVID-19 numbers seems easier said than done right now. In the last 14 days, Baldwin County has 1,292 confirmed cases, 163 coming just yesterday. Startling numbers were also released by the Baldwin County school system yesterday. In the daily transparency report, there were 248 COVID-related absences, 88 of them just from Fairhope schools. 36 schools in all reported having students out. In a letter sent to parents yesterday, Superintendent Eddie Tyler tried to reassure parents. He said, "It's very important to note that none of these people have been in our buildings for the last 10 days. The numbers can be confusing. In other words, had there been school last week, there could have been the same total over the entire week, and we would have seen that reflected in the daily transparency reports. Each day only accounts for new absences and doesn't add the ones from previous days. Yesterday's report is an accumulation of what would have likely been over several days, but all reported on the first day back." Tyler went on to address his plan moving forward. He said, "I have no plans to close the whole system between now and Christmas. However, if certain grades or schools meet closure levels," he said, "under any closure, our students will immediately move to distance learning." Most parents I spoke with think school leaders are doing the best they can through a very difficult time.
I think they're doing the right thing. I think they're doing the best they can. I would say that the decision that he's made to keep going, to keep the schools open, is the right decision.
They're taking all the precautions at the schools and, washing the hands, wearing the mask. I think it's going to help in the long run, but just let them go to school. That's where the kids need to be.
I reached out to Eddie Tyler to ask him more about his plan today, but he declined an interview. Now, there is a plan in place if schools have to either close or grades close or entire feeder patterns close if the epidemic reaches a level that is of that big a concern. Now it's for Christmas break. Students will possibly be asked to stay home an additional week and not come back to school till the 11th. That is a possibility, but Tyler said in his letter to parents that if that does happen, students will still take classes. They'll just do that from home online that week. Reporting live in Loxley, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.